gentlemen, from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, Nevada, Mr. Bob Arum's Top Rank Boxing, along with MP Promotions and Cotto Promotions, is proud to present Firepower, the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Welterweight Championship of the World. Sponsored by Tecate Cerveza con Carácter. AT&T Go Phone. Unlimited voice and text for $60 per month. Smart Communications, the Philippines' leading wireless service provider. And travel the world with Aero Mexico. And Pawn Stars, the hit show on the History Channel. In the ring at this time, cast the Pawn Stars, The Appraiser, The Spotter, Big Hoss, and Chum Lee. This contest sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission Chairman Pat Lundvall, Executive Director Keith Kaiser, WBO President Francisco Paco Barcarcel. At ringside, the three judges scoring the contest, Adelaide Bird, Dwayne Ford, and Dave Moretti. And inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action at the bell, Kenny Bayless. And now, for the thousands in attendance here at the MGM Grand and the millions watching around the world on HBO pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the red corner, standing with head trainer Freddie Roach, wearing white with red, official weight 144 pounds, professional record 54 fights, 49 victories, including 37 knockouts with 3 defeats and 2 even. He is a 6th division world champion tonight. He's going for a record 7th division title. From Sarangani Province, Philippines, 6-time world champion, the challenger, Manny Pacquiao. And fighting out of the blue corner, with head trainer Joe Santiago, wearing white with red, official weight 145 pounds. Professional record, 35 fights with 34 victories, including 27 knockouts and only 1 defeat. He is the former undefeated junior welterweight world champion and current 2-time reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, de Caguas, Puerto Rico, Miguel Cotto.
Chunk's okay here. Chunk's okay here. Gentlemen, Miguel, Manny, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to caution you again to keep the fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say, you must obey. Good luck. Touch him up.
11 years after he won his first world title at 112 pounds, Manny Pacquiao goes for number 7 at 147, but a strong, determined, outstanding champion stands between him and that.
Determined is the word, Rich. Plenty of fuel for the fire. Miguel Cotto, a champion, just a single debatable tainted loss and almost a 3-1 underdog. That is fuel.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
serious. Manny reached out to give him the touch of the gloves in the opening round, and Cotto refused it.
He's been dead serious, start to finish, it seems. And the jab in the face rocks Pacquiao back.
Wow. And just off the jab, you see the power from Cotto.
And that's it. And what an opening salvo, and a little bit of a statement there. I think a very big one.
That was my first key to victory for Pacquiao, for Miguel Cotto tonight, was to use the jab, which he did against Shane Mosley.
Very effectively against Mosley. Pacquiao cannot lunge in. He's got to fight fast. But he's got to be aggressive, but he's got to be careful. They know how dangerous Cotto is, and they think especially early.
You know, Nick, I hate to interrupt Joe, but I'm just so impressed that by the couple jabs and the counter left hook that we've seen him land, they really have jolted Pacquiao's head back, and you can really hear them and seem to feel the difference in power off the bat.
He's got to do something to take this guy's speed away, to get around the speed, and the jab will help. Time those rushes. And so far, Cotto having a very good time of it. Pacquiao taking his time here. He's in the red.
A jab will negate speed. And if you remember the pre-Margarito, Miguel Cotto handled speed very well in the likes of Zab Judah and the likes of Shane Mosley.
Well, let's not make Cotto out to be this one-dimensional slugger. He could jab, he could counterpunch, he could box. He finds ways to win.
No, he's a very, very good boxer.
He's got versatility.
A really good point, Rich, that not only did he fight those guys that were southpaws, Zab Judah a southpaw. Carlos Quintana, slick, fast southpaw. Chop Chop Corley, slick, fast southpaw. So he knows how to handle it.
Well, Chop Chop wobbled him, but he overcomes adversity, doesn't he? And here we see body shots a couple of seconds ago from Cotto. So those first left hooks raining in. It's almost a hybrid punch from Cotto, but it really will be a key, as Rich said, to this fight. He's got to use that true welterweight advantage, Miguel Cotto does. He's look bigger, and he is the bigger guy naturally.
Now, Pacquiao has managed successfully so far to keep the fight in the center of the ring, which is where he wants it. And he does not want to be against the ropes.
But he's not fighting fast, Rich.
Well, because he hasn't figured out what to do yet. He has not figured out how to attack Cotto yet.
And it's very early. Listen, we're taking nothing away from the guy who's pound for pound king of the world.
Well, not just that, gentlemen. I think he tasted that leather really early, and he's a little reluctant to let those combinations fly right off the bat.
Winding down round one, and a very good one for the champion in white, Miguel Cotto.
Oh, and this is going to be a good fight.
Here we go, round two. Half the crowd's on its feet, it seems. Cotto's in the white, coming forward. Counter punch from Pacquiao. The exchange here, but Cotto's the man coming forward. Pacquiao hesitant to lunge in the way he's been prone to do.
Cotto doing a good job with that stiff jab, overflying Pacquiao's speed. Pacquiao letting his hands go a little bit more in this round.
Again, what happens, Rich, when you get hit by a true welterweight?
Right, that's the question. I don't think Manny can win the fight backing up. He's got to go side to side, and he's going to have to show him angles and show punches to Cotto that Cotto hasn't seen before.
He's taking his time, but Cotto's timing Pacquiao well. Cotto gives up any kind of advantage there by going to his knees. Pacquiao moving away from that left hook now. Moving to his left, but now mostly out in, not a lot of angles from him. Much more deliberate fight from Pacquiao. Nice left hand. Cotto absorbs the combination.
Beautiful combinations by Pacquiao, moving, giving him angles, finding a range.
But Cotto keeping in control.
He's figuring things out a little bit now.
And working the body, Cotto.
Well, Cotto in control. He's not reverting right away, getting into a slugfest. There's that left hook, sweeps in on Pacquiao.
That's a power punch, too. You better believe it.
So landing a left hook that's shortening up on it is working well for the orthodox Cotto. Cotto right to the ribs. Bayless warns him to keep it up.
This is where he doesn't want to be, against the ropes. And that's what Freddie was working with Manny this whole camp, to stay off of those ropes.
Absolutely.
Beautiful combination by Pacquiao.
Yeah, but there comes Cotto back, and Pacquiao has picked his shots. He's a precise puncher.
And now we're seeing some of that speed, though, of Pacquiao beginning to make a little bit of a difference for him.
You're right, Rich. I think he had to adjust to the strength of Cotto, and he had to realize that he could hang in there. And now he's able to set a little more into his plan.
Let's see if they'll hang in there.
This is a red-hot round, guys.
Cotto's had his moments. He goes southpaw. Covers up. Just that switch. He doesn't do it a lot. He's a natural left-hander. Body head. But the body really landed. For Cotto. Back comes Pacquiao. Stinging combination.
Do you love it?
Love it. Big combination. Big hook by Cotto.
Cotto's the guy moving forward. Here we go. Manny Pacquiao in the red, mostly in the white and red, is Miguel Cotto, the champion. He's moving forward once again. It's measured aggression. One of Cotto's problems, he gets hit a lot. Sparring and the real thing. He's been wobbled. He's overcome adversity. He's been cut. He finds ways to win.
Well, you know, the guys that have really given him problems, Nick, have been big, strong guys like Margarito, Claudio, that come forward cutting punches. For some reason, he does well against quick guys with quick hands, and he seems to nullify the speed with that crisp jab of his.
Yeah, if he could time him, and he's done a good job. But here comes lightning combination from Pacquiao, and Pacquiao moving forward for the first time in the third round.
Beautiful counter shot by Pacquiao.
Yeah, here comes angles, and that's a bad break for the champion.
But it is a knockdown.
It is a knockdown. Is he hurt? Did he get slipped? Is Manny going to try to close it out big? Could be very dangerous for him.
Here comes Pacquiao coming forward. He's off the jab now. Pacquiao's in front of him. Taking the lead here. Driving the champion back, but here comes Cotto southpaw again. Cotto's been down.
Now he's bullying Pacquiao there. That's the right thing for him to do, which he shouldered him off.
Oh, he runs into a hook, Pacquiao. But the champion retreats and resets. But I'll tell you, I like the speed of Cotto. He doesn't look so slow.
Cotto does not look slow at all. He seems to matching him with counter punches, and Pacquiao cannot get overconfident and think he has his man hurt and at the point where he's going to go for the knockout.
But this is so huge if it's a 10-8 round for Pacquiao. Pacquiao's had the champion on the floor. A flash knockdown in round 3. Body shots absorbed nicely. Pacquiao says, give me more. But Pacquiao grazes the ropes. They don't want him there, as Mario said. 3 shots for the champion. Cotto with a hook. Pacquiao comes up with air. Cotto bites down with more power shots. A lot of those Pacquiao punches missing.
We should remember, too, that Miguel Cotto is a guy who has been shaken in fights. He has been knocked down, like by Ricardo Torres. He knows how to get up and win.
Yes, a lot of heart. Heart is never questioned. That was a big combination.
You know what I'm giving? You know what? I'm starting to lean towards a 10-9 round here. Cotto's winning this round big, I think. I mean, other than the knockdown. You give Pacquiao the round, but is it a 10-8 round?
Cotto's cut, I believe, under his right eye.
I scored a 10-8.
10-8 probably, but arguably a 10-9. Here comes Miguel Cotto out. Walking in the Pacquiao. Pacquiao has not been lunging in. He's really picked his spots to flurry.
And I think that's a big show of respect for Cotto's strength.
Absolutely. Pacquiao able to try to bite a fight backing up. He could do it, and he may have to do it if this one goes the distance, because Cotto is coming with measured aggression. Oh, left hand lands to the face.
Pacquiao did not slide off those ropes, and he had to pay the price.
Another left hand, but Pacquiao answers with a counter left and then a right to the body by Pacquiao.
Clearly, this is the most Pacquiao's been hit in the last 3-4 fights.
Since Marquez, maybe, huh?
Sure.
Nice body shot by Pacquiao. That's what he should be doing, turning, and reloading.
And usually when he was, you mentioned Marquez, it was due to counter punches. This is the first time he's gotten hit so much with him not being the aggressor.
Oh, Cotto looks strong, but Pacquiao is fighting back very well.
But I don't think Cotto's doing it with counter punches the way Marquez did. I think he's doing it more like Eric Morales
which Mario said, right. He's much more aggressive. So this is a different kind of boatload for Manny Pacquiao to handle. Pacquiao turning, perfect.
And a nice body shot by Pacquiao as well.
Whoa, that's textbook. But if you want to get into a slugfest with him, Cotto wants to make it a war, it looks like. Left hook lands from Cotto, and now they're slugging it.
And much has been made, Nick, of Cotto's body attack, but Pacquiao himself has a great body attack, and his punches come so fast, it's very hard to see.
Wow, that was a beautiful, beautiful two-way action, Dick.
It's deafening in here, and you've got 17,000 on their feet.
It was a close round, guys. Man, these rounds are clicking on like they're 2-minute rounds.
And I didn't think I'd see Manny be just resting on the ropes.
Manny's been driven back at times, but here he comes forward. Boy, he had flashes of brilliance in this round. Turning Cotto, running him into shots. Cotto's left-handed now, trying to tee off with that left hand. Now he's back orthodox.
And he can switch because he's a natural southpaw.
Oh, nice movement from Cotto to avoid those shots. And he's down again. Combination puts him down.
He's hurt this time. He's very wobbly. I'm watching his legs. He's trying to get his legs back. He is very wobbly.
He's been down twice. He'll get saved by the bell, it seems.
Maybe. Not only bring his power, Rich, he still has that same speed.
Here comes Cotto forward, but Pacquiao is on the move now. He knows he can slug with him. He's gotten, obviously, the champion's attention and immense respect. He's put him on the floor twice, and we're only in the 5th. Here comes Cotto marching forward. They told him, you're fighting his fight. And I don't understand what that is. I mean, it should be a war of aggression, but the war of attrition is taking its toll on the champion.
Well, Cotto needs to get a rhythm back here, and he can start with the jab.
He had success early in the first round.
And there it comes. That's what he needs to just establish his rhythm again.
Because Pacquiao's too fast for him otherwise. Nice left jab from Cotto, but back comes Pacquiao combinations. And he's coming forward.
I thought if they stood and traded, Cotto would get the better of the exchanges due to the body attacks, but it's been the other way around.
It's exactly outslug the slugger. Pacquiao turning, looking for angles. Right hand. He's looking to line up that left, isn't he?
Much like he did with Ricky Hatton.
Absolutely. Cotto barrels forward behind the left hand. At least he's coming in punching. It's absolutely crucial that he does, or he's going to walk into something big. Cotto southpaw again. Well, now he's squared up. Middle of the ring where Pacquiao wants to be. Let's see if he'll turn.
Pacquiao has not pressed his advantage in this round.
They've slowed down just a bit, but here comes Cotto.
He had him hurt, you're exactly right, Rich. And he's abandoned going to the body, which really slowed him down, I thought, in the round when he got the knockdown.
Close round and not quite the fierce tempo we saw in the prior round. Cotto's been on the floor twice. The champion, the underdog, fighting for his belt and maybe his career.
He should be roughing up Pacquiao right in this area. Pacquiao's taking the round off.
This is where he wants to keep the fight.
Well, Cotto was dazed in that other round, that last round, so he's got to pace himself.
Cotto's trying to bully him here a little, and I think it's the proper strategy for him to use.
But don't you think Pacquiao could fight all night? And I don't know about down the stretch with Cotto and stamina now. He's been rocked and hurt.
You know, but did all that drama in his camp, in the typhoons, the travel, the only really 3 weeks of training, is that going to catch up in the later rounds? That remains to be seen with
We'll
Pacquiao.
see. If it goes later, Mario.
It's true, Nick.
End of 5. Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto. Cotto's been dropped twice. Pacquiao, we have him, arguably had 48-45, guys?
That's what I have it at 48-45. I gave that last round to Miguel Cotto.
I did as well. Mario?
I have it 49-44. I still gave it to Manny because he seemed to answer everything Cotto was giving him. But I don't know why I still have the feeling that Cotto has the power still to end this with one shot.
He certainly does. He's got a slugger's chance, but I question, I worry about I'm concerned about his stamina. Being down, being wobbled, being hurt, but he has gotten up and won before that way.
I'll tell you one thing. After seeing Miguel Cotto fight Ricardo Torres, I will never write him off in a fight.
That's true, because he said that's a
He had his world rocked, didn't he?
And by a big puncher.
Yep. But Pacquiao's inexhaustible. He's fighting a very measured fight. He really hasn't overextended anything in terms of energy. He's had his tremendous bursts, but very much in control is Manny Pacquiao on the left.
And that's a Pacquiao of old. Upstairs, downstairs, darting in, darting out. That's when he's the most effective.
Yeah, 3 shots here as Cotto can't dial in round 6.
This is such high-quality stuff. This is boxing at its highest level.
You're exactly right. And to see 2 champions, world-class, trade like this and really put on a show, it's the best for the sport. That's why this product is unbelievable.
Pacquiao has the champion on the ropes momentarily.
Yeah, I thought he dinged him there a little bit.
And you know, it's funny, it's just odd that Cotto's been southpaw more times in this fight than most already. But he is fighting a southpaw and hasn't been effective changing over, trying to land that left from the southpaw position just to close distance. Pacquiao having a better round than Cotto here, don't you think?
Oh yeah, he's been active this round. I thought he kind of took that last round off.
A lot of steam has been taken from Cotto.
I agree, Mario.
A lot of steam. Beautiful body shot. Those are those sneaky body shots. There's another one. I'm telling you.
Is Cotto wearing down as we approach the halfway mark of a scheduled 12-rounder? He's been dropped twice. And there's no question he's behind in this fight, as Manny Pacquiao tries to take a title at a 7th weight class.
Cotto cut, bleeding.
And backing up.
And when he uses the jab, very effective.
Cotto adjusting here a little bit. Maybe it's starting to employ a different strategy.
And he's been very good recently, Rich, at making adjustments and doing what he has to do to win.
Oh, he got hit flush. Flush with the left hand. And Pacquiao's holding on to him.
And possibly, and big shot by Cotto.
Big return fire from Cotto, but a big... Tell Cotto, get off the ropes. That's what Pacquiao's game should be. For me, Cotto should take Pacquiao to the ropes, but they don't want him on the ropes. They want him to box.
It is.
Try to land that hook. I sense that sense of desperation now. They got to land a big punch. Cotto. Pacquiao's just got to keep boxing the way he is. He's landing enough power shots.
This fight, and because of 24/7, really generated a lot of interest from outside of the boxing world. Hence, the office pool at my work. And I've got the 7th round.
Here comes Pacquiao on big. Cotto trying to time that rush, but Pacquiao far busier and more effective even in this 7th.
And you can hear those shots.
Back came Cotto with a left hook. He's southpaw again. Now he's orthodox.
Nick, he's impressing me with the shots he's been able to take. Because Cotto's landed some pretty solid shots, and Pacquiao's taken well, which was a big concern.
Yes. First round, we said it was different. It appeared that welterweight power was was forging to the forefront for Cotto. He looked like a big, powerful guy that was getting Manny's attention and respect.
It just seemed like he was trying to figure out the way to attack, and he figured it out.
He did.
You're
All
exactly
angles.
right, Rich.
Look, all fresh angles, new punching opportunities for Manny Pacquiao. And Cotto is southpaw again, and he gets hit on the way in. He's leaning into punches now, and now he's walking back and getting driven back.
Yeah, Manny looks like he's warming up, though, again.
Absolutely. He's chasing him down.
Yeah, he's the aggressor now. Cotto's, the fight is completely switched here. Cotto is the guy backing up and trying to box.
It's the height of irony.
And Cotto is breathing with his mouth wide open.
Cotto's throwing single shots infrequently. When's the last time we saw a right hand from Miguel Cotto? Cotto now on the jab, trying to turn Pacquiao. Pacquiao trying to time him.
Cotto trying to pull a Tommy Hearns when Hearns fought Ray Leonard, when their roles reversed in that fight dramatically in the 7th round.
Here comes Cotto with a combination.
Combination that worked earlier in the fight. Manny blocked it this time.
Manny's trying to line up that left again, it seems.
Beautiful counters.
Left hand from Cotto. This is I thought it was a close round in some regard, but who'd you have do enough to sweep by in that one? Cotto's trying everything. He's been southpaw numerous times to no avail. Now they want him to box and circle the ring. He's fallen hopelessly behind, guys.
Well, he's well behind, but I don't have a feeling that he's out of the fight.
Right. I was just about to say that he's behind, but not out of it, and he's telling his corner he's fine, and he's good, but his face is telling a different story.
But do you think not out of it because he has a puncher's chance, or that he's got to
history
knock him out?
shows that he's been able to make adjustments before, and he still has that puncher's chance.
Yeah. Punch, that's what I mean. He's got to knock him out.
I still think Cotto could win the fight on points, but I think he would need to score a knockdown along the way to do that.
Well, absolutely that. Boy, Pacquiao very much, again, in control. Very measured aggression. They'll fight in bursts, though. He eats a left hand there, but it's a single shot. Cotto's got to come back with the right.
But Miguel's finding a rhythm with his legs now.
Yeah, that's one of the adjustments we're talking about that he's made. He started just in this 7th round, being more on his toes, staying on the outside, picking his shots. I don't know if he's being effective, but he's surviving.
He got his arm up in time to block that shot by Pacquiao.
You know, Pacquiao doesn't have some great inside game, but he's just so quick that the fresh angle's there for him. But look at Pacquiao walking to the champion.
The smaller man walking him down.
Moving him to the ropes. Big left hand, which he's tried to line up all night.
And this is the very same arena and ring where Cotto suffered his last defeat. Will it be deja vu?
There you go. Cotto with no head movement. He may be moving his feet, but he's still a target. Left hook to the body by him. So Pacquiao with that burst of firepower, winning this round as well, it would appear. There's the right hand from Cotto. Tries a combination.
Cotto had a great first minute, too, in this round.
Pacquiao combinations land. Cotto in retreat. He's on the ropes now. And Pacquiao with free shots after free shots. The faster man and standing up to the power of the purportedly bigger guy.
And the roles been reversed as far as the aggressor getting against the ropes. And Cotto
another one for Joshua Clottey, in the Joshua Clottey fight early. Will that be a factor? It's pretty late in the fight now. We don't think so. But Cotto needs a knockout.
And these rounds are flying by, gentlemen. We're in the ninth round.
Mario. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
Oh, Nick, I can watch him fight all night.
But he's got to throw the jab when he moves. He can't just move. Just dancing and not throwing will not win him the fight.
He might survive, but he won't win.
Knockdowns or knockout. Multiple knockdowns or knockout at this point, guys. You know, does he have the strength at this point?
Cotto's problem is he starts strong almost in every round. He fights a good minute and a half, but it's always Pacquiao that comes on.
Pacquiao, from what I hear in sparring too, the problem is he's quick to make adjustments, and then he just overwhelms you with his counter, so it's hard for you to counter that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think Cotto got stunned.
Here he comes.
I saw him back off, and I saw a little look on his face.
Yes. His nose is really bleeding now. Cotto's face showing.
Pacquiao is zeroing in now. All about aggression. This could turn into a war of attrition right now.
A couple of big power shots just missed. A lot of time left in this ninth round.
Pacquiao's work rate has been so measured. Oh, and then now the champion absorbing punches. It could turn into a systematic baiting unless the champion could turn things around. And now he's wobbled badly and holding on. As Pacquiao launched a furious assault.
A minute left, gentlemen.
That's a long minute for Miguel Cotto.
Stay on his feet. And to get out of this fight, get to the next round. We'll see. He's trying to get his legs. He's on the ropes.
Oh, and a big combination by Miguel.
Oh,
yeah, but this is a beatdown now, Mario.
It is. It's systematic. Pacquiao coming at him from all angles, but punching when he wants.
Pacquiao asking him to come forward with the tap of the gloves.
Another flurry. Drives the champion
Boy,
back.
look at the face. It looks terrible on Cotto. He's getting all puffy, bruised all over.
They might stop it in the corner.
He's got to fight back.
This is close to a 10-8 round without a knockdown.
Absolutely.
Punches that you just don't either have time or no reason to want to answer them.
Well, Cotto's corner made it emphatically clear they're getting him one more round, but Cotto's a guy who's had to do it on his own and make adjustments and overcome adversity. It's a very deep, precarious hole he's in now. Down twice, wobbled badly, beaten up systematically. Maybe 3 rounds to go if he gets back into the fight and wins this.
And I got to tell you, the first 30 seconds of this fight, I really thought we'd be seeing a different fight at this point.
Wow, wasn't at a punctuation point, Mario.
I think more just all the credit with Pacquiao making a beautiful adjustment, psychologically maybe, as well as in game plan.
He didn't rattle at all, did he?
You know, I really thought coming into this fight that the tumultuous nature of the camp of Manny Pacquiao this time, the 3 different training sites, the discord within his camp with people not getting along, that it might have an effect, and it just hasn't shown itself at all. It hasn't worked.
It take its toll.
He's a machine. He's a machine.
Rocky 3 will not come to fruition, it seems, tonight.
Yeah, he loves the fight, doesn't he? All right, Cotto trying to box now. He needs to land that power punch. He's knocked people down with jabs. He's knocked people out with the hook, with the right hand. He needs it all now.
He looks like he's trying to gather himself for one big assault.
Yeah. Pacquiao moving forward. Hasn't looked crisp this round, but
I think Miguel would like to start something with that big left hook of his.
He's got to ignite something offensively. Who knows how he feels, how tired, how exhausted.
Well, he's moving around like he's had a lot of energy, and I think Manny's just waiting for him to settle a little bit. It's almost like a matador waiting for the bull to slow down for the final slay. He's tired of running.
I think Pacquiao could fight all night, can't he? Half minute to go in the 10th. And we'll go to the corners and see. At least the champion has found himself a little bit. And will they let him go to the 11th? It appears so.
Well, he didn't get hurt any worse in this round.
And he gathered himself a bit. But he didn't even win it would seem.
Boo Boy Fernandez, translator, friend, confidant.
These 3-minute rounds must seem like 30-minute rounds to Cotto at this point. Complete role reversal, and it happened before the halfway mark of this fight.
Now, is it a matter of just pride now, Cotto finishing on his feet, as opposed to really trying to win this fight in the last 6 minutes? Because if he does what his corner is asking him to do, which is box like he did the last round, that's not going to win you the round.
Not going to win it. So, you know, how do you land the left hook that hasn't landed much of the night? How do you suddenly land it? He's got to start by throwing it.
He's feints by Manny Pacquiao.
You know, I think the in terms of the punch count and the rate is way down for both guys in this fight. And credit Pacquiao, he's controlled this pace the entire fight. There he goes when he wants.
There's that body
when he wants. He got caught coming in there, but he's full of fight now, halfway through the 10th.
Cotto was just trying to pick a spot.
Well, look, Pacquiao fighting when he wants, coasting when he wants. It's all him.
Cotto just has not been able to offer much in return in the last couple of rounds.
No, it's turned into survival mode.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, he's moving well. His legs are still strong.
And the crowd just waiting for an end, you know, for an end, for the flurry of the punch that ends it.
And I don't think Miguel believes he can pull it off anymore.
He had that look on his face in the corner where he wants to maybe just have a moral victory by ending it on his feet at this point.
No, nothing's working, guys. Nothing.
Manny.
And that's just a stare down. Wow. The bigger man has surfaced tonight. He's in red.
Rich, I know they're totally different fighters, but assuming deal can be made, anything you've seen tonight give you indication that Pacquiao can handle himself with Mayweather?
Sure. Funny.
Again, if he takes a beating now.
And Manny's going to try to close this out in a big way.
I would think so. 3 minutes to go.
And there he goes.
Pacquiao is all over him.
It looked like they were trying to stop the fight when they came into the ring, but Kenny Bayless was collecting the cards and didn't see them waving it off.
One of the photographers was actually on the apron saying, "Congratulations," and Kenny had his face turned.
Well, now we're in the 12th, needless to say. And Manny is in the house as the champ lifts up from every seat in the house, it would seem. The Puerto Rican crowd has gone silent. Stinging combinations, and Kenny Bayless calls it off.
Round knockout for Manny Pacquiao.
When will it ever end for Pacquiao? There is no limit, it seems, to what this man can do.
I said it.
As he's now welterweight champion of the world.
Nick, I said it after the Ricky Hatton fight. I'll say it again, and I feel even stronger about it. We are looking at one of the all-time greats. This guy stands with the greats in the great pantheon of boxing in any decade, in any era. Manny Pacquiao stands tall. He is one of the all-time greats.
7-division champion from flyweight to now welterweight. Hottest fighter on the planet. There is no doubt. Number 1 pound for pound. Who could argue that? Electrifying win once again over a megastar.
Speed tells.
Absolutely, and he used it.
But once again, speed mixed with power, and that speed helps his power.
Absolutely. I don't think he wasted anything, Rich. You know, he didn't go out there and try to throw 100 punches around, and he didn't have to. That smile on the face again as he hugs Bob Arum, his promoter. And for the vanquished champion, this will be a holiday season of deep reflection, Rich.
Well, Miguel Cotto had some great moments. First round he fought brilliantly, but then the second round he took that knockdown and it kind of threw him off. And the fourth round he definitely got hurt.
Guy after guy, you know, star after star, though, gets chopped down and taken out by this man Pacquiao.
Too much speed, too many shots. Kenny Bayless realized it in the end. Pacquiao coming, landing strong shots. Bayless jumped in. He didn't want to see Cotto take any more punishment. Just too many shots. It really wasn't any harder or more dramatic than any of the other punches, but Kenny realized that enough is enough.
You know, Rich, the
I like it, but it's not okay. Whatever, can I walk away? Guess I'll see your face, so tell me what to do, 'cause I can't find a way. Baby, please just tell me if I'm dummy, if I'm dummy, if I'm fine. Tell me if I'm dummy, if I'm dummy, if I'm please just tell me if I'm fine. Just